season is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Raiders and the Cowboys, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. But tonight we've got a preseason matchup as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal.
A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll have Jimmy G calling the shots. Grew up in the northern suburbs of Chicago, went to Eastern Illinois. Jimmy Garoppolo.
And Jimmy Garoppolo has shown that he can be a Super Bowl quarterback, but his biggest problem, his ability to stay healthy and remain on the field. When able, he's a capable quarterback prone to winning games both in the regular and postseason.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Down he goes. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more. The blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Garoppolo. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Fielded at the 43. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So here are the Raiders now with great starting field position. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
And when you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, it not only opens up your playbook, it allows you to draw up even more plays because he's among the best dual-threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed, but that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up the first.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyler Algier. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. First down, they'll start with Algier. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Murray. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. They fake the handoff. Now Murray steps away. He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Now some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 7. And on Las Vegas, first down.
Play action. Now it's Murray. To the right, and Skoranek is there. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Now 2nd and 3. On 2nd, here's Algier. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good down.
2nd and 10.
Murray going to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays, and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Now is the kicker Jason Myers for the field goal try. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good, and that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this. 1st and 10. Here's Murray. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in a yard. Pass to Lazard, bringing it in on the crossing route. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
It's a gain of 10. And the Raiders first down.
Murray now on 1st down. And Lazard's got it again. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. Throwing again, Murray. That's complete to Skoranek out left. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 27 yards there, a 1st down. To throw, it's Murray. And his throw is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10.
Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards. Now Murray off play action. Out to his left. McKinnon here, it's complete. Touchdown Raiders. Mo Alley Cox from 6 yards away. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just... Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. It's complete. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes good. After the turnover, here's Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
He'll set up the screen to Fournette. Fighting through. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now Murray. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Alan Lazard from 4 yards out. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there. Themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And a little quarterback. seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. Looks like somebody's ready to begin the regular season, skipping over halftime here in the final game of the preseason. Third quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Open man right side is Rice. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 54 yards. He's carried the ball just 5 times. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting unit's still out there for this third quarter. For season that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Murray. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Fournette. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. A choice to make. You're on the road. You're going to take the 3. You're so close to the end zone.
Well, you know what the book says. You know, that mythical book about what to do in certain situations. Road team, it says be aggressive. Go get a touchdown. Don't play for a field goal. I say keep that book open and do it.
And he is going to be out of bounds here, short of the line to gain, so that will be... Murray now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Arlington. It's the Raiders with a lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one. And a Raider first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Robert Spillane, and the Cowboys. Play fake. Murray. That ball caught. It's Rice. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Murray now. Got a man. That's Lazard. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. This is Lazard with a catch out left. Touchdown! Alan Lazard ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Raiders have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked... like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense. He made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all.
They'll give to Algier out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Raiders on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Leonard Fournette, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Back to throw it. Murray. That's complete to Lazard. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. First down, Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Murray again. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I...
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the